I cooked up a nice frost combo build that I think is actually really fun, and I want to show you guys. I think this is great for a budget. It's really fun even when you're doing campaign. It's fun in early maps. It's kind of just a really fun build that's not too complicated, doesn't take a lot to understand, and I'm just going to kind of show it off to you guys because I think that this is actually something that a lot of you would enjoy. So this is of course a frost build using frost skills. You can see here I don't have many links. This is not too complicated. Nothing here is really that big a deal. I don't even have a 3 link on this one. The big thing here is Frost Bomb and Frost Wall. Now, of course, Frost Bomb, I don't actually need it 4 linked, but it was really helpful when it did. But to just generally show you what we're going to do here, I'm just going to run through this map. We're going to do it live. We're just going to do this. Okay. You guys get it? Boom. This might lag. It does lots of booms. It's very good for booming. It's clearing. We're at tier 15s right now. I was able to go. I mean, I'm level 84, and I'm pretty consistently clearing tier 14s. Sorry, tier 15s. So this is a very good build. Now, what am I doing right here? Causing lots of explosions, and it's really fun to do. So of course we have Frost Bomb and we have Frost Wall. Now, Frost Wall, it's a wall. It blows up and it does damage if you blow it up. Now, how are we going to blow it up? Frost Bomb. Frost Bomb, it blows things up. It lowers their frost resistance. It's really, I mean, you can do this into this, or you can do this into this. I mean, you can click one or the other. I mean, it's very effective. It's very fun. This is a very tanky build as well, because you have energy shield. Enemies will pretty much always be frozen no matter what you do. Even if they are ranged, you can see that they very frequently will struggle to even be able to attack you. So you've got a combination of being tanky with energy shield. You've got a combination of Chronomancer just giving you a lot of get out of jail free cards. You got a combination of you've always got walls in front of you. You're chilling enemies, slowing their movement speed. Chronomancer slows the movement speed of people around you. I'm using a pretty common trick here. The Blasphemy with the temporal chains. So, I mean, let me show you this one real quick. Basically, with Chronomancer slows people in his presence, and then the temporal chains also slows people in your presence when you put it on Blasphemy. I have not been hit here once. They can't hit me. Their action speed is so slow. It actually is additive, if you didn't know that. The Chronomancer and the temporal chains are additive, so this is actually a 40% action speed slow. That means that if these people had a 50% action speed boost, I would actually still have them below average. Okay. It's fun, it's tanky, it's safe. How do we do this? Okay, so as for the build itself, you're probably wondering a few things. 1, why is this so big? 2, what is going on with the wall? Okay. A few things we can explain. Frost Wall. We are going to use Spell Cascade. Spell Cascade, Verglas, and Inspiration. Verglas is outrageously good here. Basically, whenever you destroy an ice crystal, you get 1% of damage gained as cold damage for 6 seconds per 2,000 maximum life of the crystal. This crystal, of course, has it should be about, it's 1700 now, 1700 HP. So we're talking about 8% damage gained as cold. So Verglas is doing pretty good. The most important thing here is Spell Cascade. Now, why Spell Cascade? Spell Cascade causes the spell to cast, well, in a cascade, it casts right next to itself. So after you cast it, it will cast again. Now, of course, Spell Cascade works pretty well on Ice Wall, because as you see here, it will very frequently try to spawn in, realize that it's trying to spawn in directly adjacent to people, and then it will crush them. Not all the time, but it will often do this, and well, it's pretty effective. The build, obviously, Ice Wall, you have to remember, Ice Wall does bonus freeze damage, so these people will always be frozen. You can, obviously, you know, there's more damage to be done here, but I'm trying to show this off. That's the general idea. So Spell Cascade causes this to kind of be aggressively used. And then Frost Bomb. What are we doing with Frost Bomb? We have Fast Forward, and we have Spell Echo. Spell Echo is one of the most powerful things in the game. And you can see here with Fast Forward and Spell Echo, it blows up very quickly. And after blowing up very quickly, it blows up again, allowing us to blow up as many walls as we possibly can, because we could possibly be summoning a lot here, and if we're blowing up multiple walls with multiple of these, it's going pretty good for us. Okay, so Then why Chronomancer? Because you can see here, I'm playing Chronomancer. If you didn't get that, we're Chronomancer here. Okay. Why Chronomancer? Because there's a limit to the amount of walls we can get. But Chronomancer here, as you can kind of see is happening right now, has a 33% chance to not use a cooldown when you use a cooldown. This allows us to, on average, get 4 walls instead of 3, as well as just having more available. This allows us to take down rares and bosses much more consistently, rather than awkwardly waiting around. It allows us to get that Vergless. As I mentioned, the more walls you break, the more damage you do. And it also gives us Apex of the Moment. Apex of the Moment just makes this build outrageously safe in combination with Blasphemy on Temporal Chains. I just think it's a pretty, I mean, it's just a really good combo. I mean, you can see like the enemies just they I mean, what can they do, right? Once you add in the chill slow, yeah, it's very good at clearing maps. So far as single target, not the greatest, but not the worst. Very, very effective for mapping until you get to like +2 pinnacles. You're probably not going to really have any issues with that. And even +2 pinnacles are going to be beaten if you get, well, better gear than mine. Okay, so then you're probably wondering here, why is this Frost Bomb so big? Well, 1, of course, we have Magnified Effect, which is generically good. 2, something important that you need to know about Frost Bomb. The explosion radius on Frost Bomb goes up as you rank up the ability. That means the more plus skills, or sorry, plus levels you have from gear and your passive tree, the bigger it's going to blow up. Eventually it blows up very, very, very big. But actually, that's not the normal blow up. Okay, so mages have very, 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 very powerful nodes for area of effect. For some reason, people don't tend to get them, despite them being, well, quite good, really. Up here, we have this node over here, Royal. Now, I'm not gonna, you guys can look at the passive tree if you want to look at it. It's a bit complicated, but I'm just gonna go over kind of like the important bits. Jewels aren't important, by the way. I think I have, yeah, like my jewels are, yeah, it's not that important. But let's go over the important bits here. Okay, so number 1, Royal. You have 10% reduced spell area damage, but that is a additive 10%. In other words, you're not removing 10% of your total, you're just removing like none, basically. This is totally irrelevant amount of damage loss, but you are getting 8%, 8%, then 30% increase to area of effect. As I pathed up here, and as I grab the +1 level to cold skills, making my bomb go bigger, we then pathed over here to the east, and we grabbed this one, spells of area effect, and final repeat of spells of 40% increased area effect. That means, of course, the final explosion on this bomb, you can actually kind of see here, is slightly bigger than the first one. This just helps it hit targets more, and generally it can be okay. Some people don't like it, some people do like it. There are, of course, alternatives. If you don't like that one, you can go with the AoE one down here, which of course ends up in just a generic 20% increased area effect. Both of these are quite good. All I have for AoE right now is Royal and Echoing Pulse. That's it. And with these two, I do not have Reverberation. I do not have Repulsion. Just with these, once you get enough skill, it blows up very, very big, and the walls get quite big, and it just works. I don't know a better way to put it than this build. it just kind of works. Now, sometimes the damage can be a bit, what's the way to put it? Actually, it's a good way to show this. The Chronomancer, oh my god, allows you to be so tanky with that. You just want to spam that ability. So like, here, let me try to take some damage here real quick. So you can see, oh no, we're taking damage. Oh no, we're taking damage. But then we go back in time, and I did not take damage in this reality. Okay, well, he's being a dick. Oh, Divine Orb. Imagine that. What are the odds of that? Anyway, you can see sometimes it does very, 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 very good single target damage, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. I think it has to do with whether the comet lands. I don't know. It has to do with the wall, realistically. It's very finicky. Sometimes you're gonna blow up rares instantly. Sometimes you're gonna like 2-shot bosses, and sometimes you're gonna be sitting there going, I don't know, man. It's a finicky build. So now, how are we getting damage with this build? Ignore the weapon set A, weapon set B. This is a bit complicated. Basically, we're doing a typical thing here where we are making a weapon set 2, and then we grab every curse buff with our second weapon set. So when we cast a curse, it's very big, and it has very, very big debuffs. Then on weapon set 1, You see this right here, weapon set 1, we grab all these crit nodes. Now, for you guys, this curse is not really that big a deal. You guys don't really, it's complicated. If you know how to do it, you know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, it's not really that important. Why do I have this? Because my respec screwed up and I had 2 extra points this whole time. That's embarrassing. Huh. Well, it's not really my fault. It's their respec not working correctly. So this build is quite tanky. And, I do want to go into that because we're stacking so much plus skill. You can see up here, we've got the +1 level cold skills. The mana costs on this stuff starts going really high, but Energy Shield is the best defense in the game, in the late game, and it's just very, very good to get. So of course, I went and grabbed Dampening Shield, I grabbed Rapid Recharge, I grabbed Insightfulness, and because I don't really like being stunned, I grabbed Hollowed. I mean, I did get stunned in this one, but I think you guys saw me getting stunned. They do have a 200% increased stun buildup. So if you've seen me getting hit a lot here and not getting stunned, I'm pretty resistant to stuns. For mana, of course, you do want mana. So Insightfulness gives you a bit of mana regen, and Intelligence over here, Calibration gives you more maximum mana. That's pretty good right there. These are good things. And then on Anointment, realistically, you have 2 options for Anointment. That's on your necklace here, and I would highly recommend you anoint 2 different things. You're either going to go with Mental Toughness, or you're going to go with, it's over here somewhere. There we go. Conservative Casting. Conservative Casting reduces the mana cost of your skills, and Mental Toughness reduces the mana cost of your skills when you're not low on mana. So if you keep yourself properly potioned up. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I put Inspiration here on Frostwall. If I remove that for a second, you can see, particularly if we're using this, our mana cost can get, let's say, quite burdensome, particularly if I'm resetting my cooldowns with Chronomancer. We will be out, and that's with the 15% reduction from Mental Toughness. So I do want to say this build will do a lot of damage. It will clear a lot, but you do need to mind that mana. Okay, there's Mental Toughness right there. Okay, so as we move up the tree, what's the most important things to get damage? Obviously, crit. Ice spells have lots of crit. Frostbound in particular has a 13% chance to crit, and Frostwall has an 11% chance to crit. That's right, you actually crit them with your wall. If you can believe it, you are doing critical wall damage to them. I went ahead and I grabbed critical hit chance, critical spell damage bonus here, and critical hit chance. Over here, we got lots of crit damage, and hits against you have reduced critical damage bonus and increased critical damage bonus for ourselves. Over here, we got more crit, as you might believe it. We got critical hit chance, and critical damage bonus with, that's right, 50% even more critical hit chance. This one's actually kind of nutty, to be honest. That one's quite a good one. So with all this crit, we can see we have somewhere around 41% crit chance right now, which does mean that these otherwise kind of average damage frost spells can get pretty high damage. Now, the reason I want you guys to kind of understand this is so you can kind of make your own build and improve it and do all that. We got more crit over here because I actually made this build I looked at a bunch of other frost mages and I looked at what they were doing and I was like, well, I think I could improve on that and do that a little bit better. If you guys think you could improve on me, certainly getting the respec properly would be nice, but certainly if you guys think you could improve on it, the main thing here, the main takeaway is we're working with crit. We got lots of damage, lots of spells, lots of AoEs. That's about it. And then once you do that, I mean, this is not really that complicated. Like I assure you, this is not really that complicated of a build here, right? And once you do all that, you're just, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's Chronomancer right there. Oh, man, that's a good show, in all honesty, because, like, seriously, I think a lot of you guys don't realize just, like, how tanky Chronomancer can be, especially once you get, like, this big energy shield. Like, man, like, look at that, right?
Victory is mine.
Like, once you got this wall in front of you and you're just plowing everybody. Oh, I see. It's because I had the double rare set up here. I mean, and yeah, I mean, you can just see here. I mean, I'm tanky. No one can run up to me. There's shields in front of me. Nothing. Like, it's just, this build is so hard to die with. I don't know a better way to describe it. Like, you're pain. It's like unfair for them. They try to touch you and they have a 40% slow to their actions. They try to shoot you at range and you're blocking them with walls. You got energy shield because you can put so many points on that. It's like unfair to the enemy. The enemy need you to get nerfed. Anyway, that's about it. Other important things are, of course, do remember that Frost Bomb, we need the reduced skill effect duration. That's actually kind of important. I should mention that. You will need this. Do get reduced duration, and forthcoming. With this, and of course, fast forward, you can get the bomb to actually blow up in a timely manner. Now, I do want to specify this is fun to do. I don't know how to describe it, otherwise then it's just fun. It's just fun to like put down the wall and just boom. And you just got a big explosion. I don't know, dude. It's just... Is it the most fun combo in the game? Yeah, maybe. It's like up there with Bone Shatter and just like, oh my god, that's really cool. And like you can see, like I just can't, like, so long as you're not being dumb, you just can't really die.
I can't do that yet.
Right? Like, I don't know better where to put it. So, yeah. So fast forward on Frost Bomb, very important. Frost Wall, Spell Cascade. These are very, very important. So Spell Echo, fast forward. Two most important things. Once you get 3 link, magnified effort. If you're leveling, spam Frost Nova. In all honesty, I know people don't really understand it. Sorry, Ice Nova. Why is everything called Frost and this is Ice? Ice Nova was buffed early in this season, and if you are leveling and you don't quite have these abilities yet, I highly recommend spam Ice Nova. Its freeze buildup went up considerably. It used to be 50% only when you were comboing it. Now it's 100 to 150% at all times. If you're trying to level up and get a character leveled up with this build, spam Ice Nova pretty much until you're done. Do Ice Nova, Ice Bomb, it's a pretty good combo. Ice Nova, Frost Bomb, Frost Bolt, these are a good one. Once you get Cold Snap, every time you freeze someone with Ice Nova, you just snap. Eventually, once you have Frost Wall, you can start comboing into that. And of course, we have a pretty typical, this is a Cast on Freeze, Comet. I mean, shocking. I know. I mean, no one has ever done this before. So we have Cast on Freeze with Comet, Impetus, Energy Retention, very good. As for itemization, I do want to explain this because some people don't actually understand how mage itemization works. I sure didn't. Number 1, you want plus level of all cold spells on your wand. Then you want plus level of all spell skills on your focus. As you get, like, it's not that important, but like it's very good to get. As you start mapping and you start reaching the later ends of the map, that's probably a good thing to start doing, is getting these skill levels. You can also get up to 3 level of spell skills on your amulet. I only have 1 right here, so I'm missing 1 on my wand and 2 on my amulet. So the AoEs can get much larger, and this build can end up doing much more damage. So like, don't think this is like the end of it, right? This is like, I think right now we got like a 3 to 4 divine version of the build. I socketed my helmet with increased area effect. Just wanted, you know, a little bit more. How does it handle rituals? I think it's a good thing to show, just to kind of like give you guys like some insight into just how like this build is silly. Like you can see I have not been, well, okay, I just got hit there, but even if I do get hit there, I just whoop back in time. No, I didn't get hit. And then you can just boom, everything's slowed, everything's getting stunned away from me. That guy's eating my mana, but I can just get my energy shield back again. I mean, that's Chronomancer right there. I should actually explain that one maybe a little bit better, but yeah, I mean, every time, I mean, we can reset our cooldowns here, and oop, we're back good to go. It's very active, it's very fun. I highly recommend playing this build. I would very much recommend playing it. It's very fun. Okay, as for Chronomancer, I do want to mention, so this right here, Footprints in the Sand, gives you Temporal Rift. You will go back in time. So every time you get hit, every time you get burst, you just go boop. Because you're playing, you know, Energy Shield, boop. I mean, you're gonna be tanky. And this is not a long cooldown, you know, just boop every 4 seconds, boop. This build is just tough on the AI. The AI it's a bit unfair to them. So anyway, you could see during that ritual now and again, you know, we got to save our cooldowns because both these abilities are cooldowns, right? So we got to save them, but once we did eventually run out, we do of course have that, you know, reverse where we can just reset them again. That gives you all 3 charges, which then just lets you continue to spam. You can see here, right? Like this is it's working. It's working. For pathing early game, here's what I would recommend. Go up through here, grab the freeze, go up. Ice Nova is basically going to carry you in the early game, so you don't really need to worry. Travel all the way up here in the early game, grab Endless Blizzard, grab Glaciation. In the early game, you could maybe grab Freeze Buildup and Freeze Duration. Maybe Chill Duration. Like if you're struggling in the early game, you can grab these two. In the later game, it's not really that needed, as you kind of saw. Like I freeze everything anyway, right? Frost wall. Why is some of them are ice, some of them are frost. I mean, you can see right here. It's really like they're already frozen. Like I didn't even cast the bomb. I'm just casting the wall on them, and they can freeze to that, right? So it's very good at, let's say, freezing people. And again, if you're leveling, Cold Snap is pretty good at. Cold Snap, I mean, is pretty. Can one of you guys like walk up here and get frozen? There you go. It's just right there, right? Like Cold Snap, just snap. I mean, that's what it is, right? It's just snap. So it's pretty good while leveling. A lot of people think Mage is bad while leveling. It's not as easy as maybe Warrior, but I wouldn't say Mage is like bad. Like no one's bad when leveling, especially after the buffs. Mages are doing quite good right now, right? Okay, so as we finish this up and we wrap up this entire video, go up through here, grab this, go over here. You want to grab Pure Energy, Dampening Shield, Rapid Recharge. I recommend. Some people don't take it. For now, you just want to go to the right. You're going to grab Forthcoming. That will reduce skill effect duration and give you more cooldown reduction, which again allows you to actually put your bombs like this, makes it actually usable, fun. By the time you start getting Frost Wall, this is about when you should be grabbing this. At that point, you can kind of make a decision on what you want, because of course you can go down here and get Controlling Magic. Hits have reduced critical chance against you. This is quite good, obviously, makes you tankier. There's lots of things in this build that just make you super tanky. I don't know, you're hard. It's tough. The AI just, it's unfair to the AI. Go down here, you can grab Echoing Pulse if you want, Careful Assassin. You probably want to go up here and grab Royal. And then at that point, it kind of comes down to your preferences. Now, some people, well, I shouldn't, there's one thing. Overexposure is obviously very, 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 very important. Because do remember that Frost Bomb, in addition to its quality, giving it more cold exposure, it just automatically puts cold exposure on enemies no matter what. And cold exposure reduces their resistances, which increases your damage. So, you can see here, I mean, they're just, oh, okay. Oh, and you can see, who shot me? Someone did a lot of damage there, and I don't like them. Yeah, that's about it. I went over here and I grabbed Storm Charged. Increased elemental damage if I get a critical hit and critical hit chance. Breaking Point is pretty... Some people do this differently. They go up here and grab the Jewel, but they get Breaking Point. It really depends on everything. You go up there and grab the Jewel. You can try to do Arcane Surge. I would not recommend that. And then as I leveled up and I finished up my build, what I would probably do, go down here, grab this crit, and then go over here, and we're probably going to grab Reverberation at the end of that. Or alternatively, we could try to grab some more crit nodes, because we have so much damage as is that, you know, crit's kind of like that. The more crit you have, the better that crit is. So the better that crit is, the more you want crit, so the better that crit is, etc., 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 etc. I also went here and I grabbed Echoing Frost. Whenever I chill someone, I get a 30% damage boost. That's on you. I mean, it really depends, right? Like, there's so many good choices and so much good options in the mage tree that you can kind of do whatever you want. And in all honesty, like, so long as you do damage, so long as you grab bonus damage, and so long as you eventually grab the key nodes, you'll be good. And let me double down here. As I wrap up this video, let me double down. Your key nodes are going to be Endless Blizzard for that plus rank. Forthcoming. The critical nodes are definitely going to be good. You're either going to want, again, Echoing Pulse, or you're going to want Reverberation to get that extra range up there. In no situation will you ever leave without Royal. So, Royal, Endless Blizzard, Forthcoming, Defensiveness, Tankiness, and then you can kind of make it up as you go along there, right? Like, you know, do what you want. But definitely, you also want crit to scale you. So, that's this video. It's fun. This build is fun. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's really fun to just go and kablamo, right? Like, it's just kablamo. Like, look at this. Kablamo. I mean, my computer can barely handle this.
Didn't break a sweat.
Sometimes, yeah, they don't get hit. I don't get hit. And God, it's just funny.
Not yet.
You can also, of course, you know, you can,
Not
if
yet.
you're really good at this stuff, you can actually combo people. It's pretty funny to just completely lock down enemies. So thank you all for watching here. Thank you all for watching. I would recommend you play this build. Seriously, I would recommend you play this build. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, everybody. And as always, I hope you all have a great rest of your day.